Street Fighter Alpha.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Before I get too deep into the details, please, if you enjoy this video, remember to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing if you like this content. And of course, if you know someone who's going to love this video, make sure you share it with them. Today, I'm going to be going over the last mod that I'm going to be doing, at least personally, on one of my own Arcade1up machines. This mod is for a Big Blue, and it's probably one of the most efficient and inexpensive ways to go about upscaling your Big Blue and doing a Q sound type conversion to get that Gen 2 aesthetic. Gen 2 Big Blue cabinets were known as Q sound cabinets, and these cabinets were produced for Capcom Play System 2 games. I'm excited to share this with you guys and just give you a look at something that I've seen a lot of people requesting. A lot, for at least 4 years. Anyone who's been a fan of Arcade1up has really wanted them to release the Street Fighter Alpha series. But let's just say that's probably not gonna happen, like with 99.99% certainty, or maybe 97. This is the cheapest and most effective way you can make it happen yourself and make it look good. Let's dive into this video, and I'm gonna go over everything with you guys to show you what you need. I will make sure to leave any links that you might need either in this video or in the description, if not both. Throughout this video, I'm going to be referring back to my Marvel vs. Capcom 2 mod, which was also done in a Arcade1up Big Blue. The reason being is to try and keep it from being redundant and show you guys what this thing is actually capable of and how it looks. All of the stickers that you're seeing on this cabinet were printed out by me, and they were either upscaled or remastered by me as well. There are links of the art packages included in the description of this video. This control panel is a 99 Lives control panel, and they've been on sale for a while. If you don't have one, I suggest grabbing one while they're on sale. Those are gold leaf buttons, which I ordered off of tmolding.com. The joysticks are Sanwa clones, and the rest of the setup is stock, with the exception of the PCBA, which is actually a Yoga Flame PCBA. I'll get into that in a moment here, but the marquee is done by DB Graphics, and they do an amazing job of printing Translite marquees. I strongly suggest going the route of using a piece of plexiglass custom cut to the size that you're going to need and putting a DB Graphics marquee behind it. This also gives you the flexibility of being able to change out Street Fighter marquees if you want to theme it as a different version of Street Fighter Alpha or whatever you're playing it as. This is a soft mod on the Yoga Flame PCBA, and I did not want to use the Big Blue PCBA. It was just too much of a hassle for me. So I know of a store on OfferUp where you can get PCBAs for $40 a piece. It's a really good deal. The guy ships them really fast, and I'm actually going to leave a link to his store down in the description as well. Based on my experiences, the best way to soft mod these is to use a Yoga Flame PCBA. It's fairly inexpensive, and it can run up to Naomi games. There's no hard flashing required. All you have to do is pop the SD card into the back of the PCBA and run the software properly. Adding software to these things can be done in about 20 minutes, and it's very easy. I do have a soft mod video, which I'm also going to include a link to in the description of this video. And it shows you how to do everything and gives you everything that you need to do it. It's very smooth, very streamlined. I highly recommend that you check that out if you're interested in doing what I've done to this cabinet. So again, this is a stock Yoga Flame PCBA from Arcade1up, and it is set up, you turn it on, it boots into the Arcade1up system, but since it's an Android system, I then chose to use Daijisho as my home launcher. All that means is that when it powers on, you see the Arcade1up logo, And then when it boots into the system, it boots into Daijisho, where you can choose from all of your custom Street Fighter games. You can set up the menus to look pretty much however you want, which is great for achieving a clean and OEM style look with your system. If you're thinking, oh, well, yeah, but you can't play online. Well, you can still play online with the Yoga Flame, and you can play online with GGPO, which is what they use in Fightcade. You're not going to have the compatibility that you would on Fightcade, but you're going to have pretty good compatibility overall for the games that you're going to want to be playing on a setup like this. The PCBA that runs on the Yoga Flame is the same one that runs on the Street Fighter II Deluxe, as well as the Shinku, although I'm pretty sure that the Street Fighter II Deluxe has a little bit more memory as far as space on the device itself is concerned. No, these will not run the MVC2 APK from Arcade1up, but it will run the game by itself via Naomi or Dreamcast. Not only are you not going to have any issues running any of the Alpha series, but Alpha 3 Upper also runs perfectly well on the Naomi. So I figured I'd give you guys a little demonstration here so you can see it working. You can see everything in action, and I think it's important to see that gameplay. So here is Street Fighter 03 Upper running native on the Naomi Flycast emulator. This brings me back around to the point of, I think it's absolutely insane to spend any money on a Raspberry Pi or any of that crap at all when you can literally use a stock PCBA that if you have to purchase, it's only going to cost you $40 through either A, Arcade1up, or B, this vendor that I'm leaving a link to down in the description. If you do decide to use something else, you're going to end up tearing your whole arcade apart and having to use new encoder boards and do everything over, and it's just going to cost money that you don't need to spend. But if you want to do that, be my guest. With all that being said, for some of you hardcores out there, I did want to pull up this list. This is the most official thing that I've been able to find on Claw, providing a comprehensive list of which titles were officially released in the Big Blue cabinets, or at least had official kits for them, thanks to Kid Vidiot. There's probably a lot of titles on there that you were thinking should have been on there but aren't. But the list is correct. Games like Street Fighter 3 and Marvel vs. Capcom 2 were never officially released with a Big Blue marquee in their kits. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you then.